You know, it's as I'm sitting here that I realize that, the past 12 hours have been interesting, and I'll explain why in a moment as we get through Fatalist. But a lot of it has to do with essentially not being satisfied with stories or characters that I've looked into, and we'll leave things at that for the moment. But, yeah, as we get into our run, which is gonna be Cthulhu Fatalist custom character once more. I thought I said I was gonna try something else. I think I'll try hardware store instead. I could just equip the police revolver, but and second mystery, second encounter, knowledge, dexterity, strength, and maybe a light check. No Takshu-san, no other encounters. But yeah, we have to see. If I had random item stats on, I think I could be a lot happier, but I'm pretty sure we don't. So yeah, we don't have bullets, neither do we have high perception value. But just to do the calculation here, so yeah, each attack would be 71 time units, which is not gonna fly. You want it closer to you want at least 3 attack boosts usually, which means you need 69 to 61 time units. And let's do our Fatalist run. So basically, we're going to buy another weapon. But to explain what I was talking about before the timestamp of this video, or basically at the start of the video, was that, yeah, I recently looked into some, because I usually make fantasy-type games, and so, and specifically with female protagonists, and so when I'm looking up certain stories and how they're executed, I sometimes just go through, and before I even get to, say, 20,000 words, I go, man, this is not great. Yeah, that sounds like scathing criticism, and if I release a game or a story or work of fiction or anything really, and it turns out I don't do so well myself, I mean, yeah, you could just say the same to me. But if nothing else, and I think I've mentioned this before, seeing basically the failures or mistakes others have made, whether it's writing, game dev, so on and so forth, should at least get one to feel confident or pumped about and or excited about trying to do better, basically. Which is, I mean, I don't think that's inherently and usually a bad thing. You want to be, whether you're competitive or just trying to figure out how to avoid mistakes that others have made. And in this case, writing a character, writing a plot that I'm not going to say is overdone, but basically that the plot just doesn't feel good. And now some of it is my own personal thought, because this is something that I haven't had the chance to really sit on and think about in terms of the specific examples that I'm thinking of and have looked into. But essentially what I'm trying to say is I'm doing everything in my power to make my characters more interesting and plot of my own games more interesting, or writing really, if I decide to write something. But as we take our custom mystery here, auteur, not really a lot of encounters yet. Did I even fight 2? I don't even remember. Anywho, I'm just gonna assume well, I don't have to since I have the full log. Yeah, so Stock-chan so far. So yeah, our next encounter should be our second encounter, and if not, well, all I would probably be able to do is laugh at myself. Police station, by the way. Hospital, question mark? I mean, we're in Fatalist, so it won't matter. But if I had to guess, hospital. Hospital, on average, you probably have a bit more investigations. I don't doubt that at base, World of Horror has relatively the same number of investigations. I know that each stat has a nearly equal amount of stat checks. So each stat has about 6 to 7 events, if we're using the example of my own concept here. But in the end, it is RNG too, so hey. Hopefully I didn't just go crazy talking about nothing, because I am a little tired right now. Oh, goodness. But all things considered, I mean, considering that I've been autopiloting the whole time, that's just 5 experience for -1 luck. Oh my goodness. Anywho. Yeah, we'll do our best to survive still. But just know that for the past 48 to 72 hours, I was doing some research and while I was sitting on something that I've completed, and it turns out I shouldn't have done that. Or I mean, I can at least avoid more mistakes that I believe are mistakes. But Could have done a lot better with just lighter research, I think, anyway. So we'll take 3 reason damage here. Keeping in mind we're on Cthulhu, so our Doom could just shoot up through the roof when we start losing reason. But hey. So that went into my inventory. We don't need to equip this ritual robe. But I swear there was a second option when I have the ritual robe equipped. But anywho. And to kind of note, I also looked into basically the plot and character development of certain other genres of games, whether they're linear AAA experiences, quote unquote, or whether they are MMORPGs. Yeah, anywho. Cause a distraction. And off we go. Fetid fumes. We might be able to get through this without resting, but I guess we'll see. Really depends on what other things we run into. And yeah, we have hospital ward, but I think I picked the hardware store, so there was no way I was going to do that. That being said, having the handcuffs is going to be nice here, but I didn't do the lip pop right, but you get the point. Do my best to survive. We should be relatively okay, especially with the handcuffs, but again, you never know. Also, having -1 luck, apparently, is not great either. Oh, goodness, my dexterity. And this is where, yeah, I mean, as much as I meme about RNG in this game, it is still pretty fair. It's just that you can also fail a bunch of events. I was deciding whether or not I wanted to take Doom or trade stamina. But considering we're going to try fighting the boss here, probably want to leave as much stamina around as possible. Let's that happen. I mean, thankfully it's only a broken jaw in-game, so... And it's time to autopilot. So, hope everyone's doing well this day, night, or whatever you want to say, no matter where you live. Yeah, I will be doing what I can to at least keep this video moving. Oh my goodness, I feel really... I feel like I've just been yapping on nearly randomly. I do have times in which when I feel the tiredness or weariness overcome me just a little bit, or more than that, really. I find myself yapping about nonsense. Now, you might ask at this point, well, Jordan, don't you look through your own recordings? The answer is yes, but sometimes I don't catch that what I'm saying may make no sense. In recordings in which I was tired, but anywho. So this dullness, I usually just when I'm doing when I'm doing improvise for items, I normally keep a mind's eye on going to 18 to 21 turns, because by that time you should have filled your storage up with pretty much throw ammunition is what I'll call it. But I think with the monkey wrench you can just one shot at any point too, so that would be good. But otherwise, not much else happening in life. Gonna do this recording and then, take a short break before I get back to work. So, doing my best. We just need to do prep strong. I am completely going out of my mind. I even hit a regular attack thinking it was strong attack. Both would have defeated the enemy, but obviously, if it can avoid damage, that would be great. So, we are relatively healthy to fight this boss now, especially now that we have 3 reason. Yeah, take deduction, who am I kidding? I mean, I was thinking about using, oh, now I forgot, I'm going absolutely crazy. Anyway, I was thinking about using the other perk I saw. But that's how much my brain is melting right now. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna so we didn't bring the handcuffs, sadly, but we can afford to, funny enough, take 4 stamina if I don't hit this desperate. Or what am I going? I'm going crazy. Just brace. Who am I kidding? And then kick. It's all in the mind. And when this happens, actually, are we gonna be fine? I guess we're gonna find out. should be, though. I don't know what... Yeah, my brain is really... I thought I was going to do something that I couldn't do in World of Horror. But anywho. Radio again. Radio... Oh my goodness, radio. I'm going crazy. Okay, this run needs to be a speed run time. But, yeah, not really much else to say. Everything else is going pretty well. And if nothing else, this recording's going to be pretty funny. Because I am a little out of it. Not that I'm doing anything weird. It's just I'm tired. So, Shiba's, by the way, so we can skip this boss. But, looking at what I can do on this channel, I know I opened up the comment, and I also have nothing to talk about for the moment. That's why I'm kind of just being loosey-goosey here with my autopiloting. But, you know, I'm still thinking, oh my goodness, I can't fit 2 attack boosts there. Are you? Oh, well, alright. 70% coin flip, basically. Lost the coin flip, so we can go for another coin flip. Can we go for another coin flip? No. Well, we just need to hit one of these at least. Okay, good. And yeah, and if we hit both, then we're good to go. Oh my goodness, my brain is so fried right now that I don't even remember what I was talking about just seconds ago, which actually happens a lot more often on this channel than a new listener slash watcher or slash viewer would see. But yeah, just know that I often interrupt my own thought process, which means I forget things. 74% Doom, by the way. I don't really want to run. We might have to just run there. No, not really. Alright, cool. Bring it. 90%. Need to hit both of these attacks, by the way, while we take 4 stamina damage. But that allows me to 2-shot this encounter. Although we are in a lot of stamina pain. But we'll go on for as long as possible. Boop, boop, boop. Confront her. Get to level up. What is coming for me this time? Fine, survival instinct. Why not? Now, what's dangerous is that you run into a lot of, say... Oh my goodness, I'm going crazy. I think I'm going crazy. Oh, this future Jordan's thumbnail is probably going to be something along the lines of very, very tired Jordan playing. All things considered, though, me being tired and autopiloting as much at 75% Doom isn't that bad. Also, I did forget my second encounter anyway, so even though I was trying to be conscious about it, I completely forgot. I also forgot I have this ammunition sitting in the inventory here, but we'll deal with that when we go on. Would have had you, but instead, that's right, we were trying to go do fatalist things. And do things in order. And leave people who, oh my goodness, I'm going crazy again. Oh my goodness. If I survive this run, I'll be very surprised because I can't tell you. I mean, you probably already just are listening to me and be like, and are like, Jordan is going absolutely crazy with just yapping on and suddenly talking about something weird, but if nothing else, this is going to be an interesting one. My health is not at risk by making this recording, by the way. I literally am just tired. I haven't been pushing myself, so no need to worry about don't need to worry about my health. As for this encounter, by the way, yeah, I think we need to throw some of these, so 5 into 7, and we get... Is this guaranteed? Yeah, it's guaranteed. Never mind. I lied. Yeah, we need to keep more ammunition. I don't know why I thought I could do something else with it. I'm gonna repeat it. I'm gonna keep repeating it if for no other reason for future Jordan to look back on this and go, man, the Jordan playing on screen is really crazy. But yeah, I am working on. I am trying to play while tired, and that is not the best thing to do. But it's not like I'm doing I'm just not like I'm doing rocket science here. I wanted to say something else because I can't remember. I can't even remember if rocket science is positive and or negative. But as we do our best to get out of this ghost encounter immediately without escaping. I mean, I could throw the monkey wrench too because I know that we don't have Takshisan. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And if you run into another encounter, well, especially, well, no, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because I'm going absolutely crazy. I think I did do that, right? No, I didn't. All right, let's toss these then. Again, no Takshisan, so we don't need to worry about keeping branches and broken bottles in our inventory. But we're on timeline 8 anyway, so yeah. But as we complete this run out now, take the key and then visit everyone at the lighthouse. which I did want to make a custom event for the lighthouse for, if you know about the plugin, but hey. I've been completely autopiloting, by the way. It is possible we somehow lose here, but... yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm going crazy, by the way. I'm just gonna walk up this lighthouse, question mark? No, we gotta rest once at least. I don't remember any of my things at all. Also... oh no, we don't have Takshisan. I'm going crazy. I think we took Ward second, funny enough. No, I feel like I took a... custom mystery. Ramen, Auteur, and then Ward, I believe. Yeah. But I did forget what my second encounter was. Don't think it was you? I mean, it doesn't matter. We survived. We should be able to survive no matter what. I'm going absolutely... How did I survive this run? Compared to runs where I'm actually trying to use a lot more of my brain than you think. And we somehow survived this run. Well... that's life, I guess. So, with that, if nothing else, I should be able to close out this video well. But, yeah, if you have anything to say, if you have any comments, criticisms, concerns, aside from my help during this video, which is perfectly fine, I'm just tired. But yeah, I'm not going to take up much more of your time. If nothing else, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!